Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. I hope everybody's good and everybody had a great weekend. We had a busy one, and sorry for the hat. And we've had softball practice this evening, and so I went and helped out with that for a little bit. But, anyways, I hope everybody's good. I appreciate y'all being here, and thank you. Special thanks to Miss Cher, Voices Behind the Wall, for letting us use her video tonight. We are going to go over it a little bit and we'll have some discussion on that. It's going to be a good one. So I hope everybody is excited about that. Lady R's feeding the army. I remember those days. We were just talking about that yesterday. We had a neighborhood boy that always just popped up, and it always seemed to be when we were cooking, about ready to eat. So my son now has his own John that we call him. That little neighbor boy just always appears. But yay. Okay. Well, I hope everybody's had a really good weekend. Stayed dry, maybe. We have had horrific flooding around here. It's crazy. And we have, um, hi, Duchess. Thanks for being here. Kay Shelton, Lady R, Millie, Miss Cher. Appreciate y'all. But we have more flooding to come, more severe weather. So I am so tired this year of rain. I never thought I would say it. Oh, we love you, Lady R. We thank y'all for being here. And Lady R's the one that kind of got this kicked up and going. She brought up the video last time we were talking. And so I got in touch with Miss Cher, and she said that we were more than welcome to use her video. So I'm excited about that. We'll get going here in just a second. Let a few people come in, maybe not. We'll see. But I went over the video and looked at it, and I was I was really impressed with it. So, Miss Duchess, I hope you're feeling better and everything's going good your way. I hope you are recovering well. I saw Lean on Me was doing pretty good from her procedure yesterday or today. Was it today? Maybe it was today. I've had my granddaughter with me, so since Saturday, my days have all just ran together. I forgot what it was like running a kid around to all the birthday parties and events that she has going. And so I brought her home from softball. My daughter and my son-in-law had to take my grandson, 5 years old. He has a horseshoe kidney, which means he has two kidneys and they connect together. So it's like one huge kidney. And he's been having some issues there. Well, they did some blood work and everything and were concerned. So they had to take him up to Dallas yesterday. And they ran a bunch of tests and everything. So they gave him some medicine to try because, if his kidney shuts down at all, then like he has no backup. Will start to overwork. One side will start to overwork if the other side stops, but it won't last. But they said hopefully a couple weeks after that, and then he'll have all kinds of issues. So, anyways, no contact sports for him. So that's a bummer. And it's like 1 in 10 million, I think it is, have this horseshoe kidney. It's very rare. So, anyways, I've had my granddaughter, and of course, we wake up Sunday, we get dressed, we go to church, we came home, we change clothes, We take off to Hijinks, the trampoline park, and she did a birthday party there. While I ran and got another present from the store, came back and picked her and my niece up, and then we went to my granddaughter's birthday. So it's been pretty hectic for this old lolly. But I love every bit of it. Every bit of it. Um, once every weekend. I do this once every weekend, so I know these two family kids at least eat a meal every week. Oh, that's precious. Oh, thank you, Dutty, for keeping him in your prayers. He came in today. They came in today, picked up sister stuff. She was at STEM camp. What is it? Science, technology, economy, and mathematics, I think. Anyways, she was at that today. So I got to give him big hugs, and he was just happy as can be. I told him his shirt was on wrong side out and backwards, and he goes, "Oh well." He was just happy. So, well. Okay. Well, if y'all are ready, let's get started. We're going to go ahead and get busy on this. And Dutchy, I'm glad to hear you're doing a little better. I've been praying for you as well. So, this is going to be a video that Cher did, and she said that Don had sent her several clips, I believe is the way she worded it, of this drive and where he went and everything. So um, it was pretty interesting to me. I mean, he was very outspoken on it. He talked, he explained where he was going and everything. So we will go over that and look at it. And when we're through, we'll see what everybody thinks about it. So let's see. Um, Let me do this. Hang on. Cancel this. I'm going to turn off my camera so I can share the screen. And okay, here we go.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot the bottom of the dog trail where it comes out onto Ben Hill Road. I don't know why, but anyway, this creek is down here. You see the water through there, goes out through there. The ridge, let's see. But anyways, it's right here. It starts and goes up along the side of the ridge, goes up to the top to the almost to our back door.
Matt here just got final payment on his biggest contract yet, and it was actually pretty easy.
Okay, so on my way home that day, I knew that they were searching at the top of our hill for Summer, and I knew my best bet was to drive straight to the bottom of our property. So up here where this house is on the left is our road. I passed it straight. This is all our property here to the left. All this, our house is up there on top. So all this is our property. So I turn straight away in here. Straight. And our house is up there. I drove Subaru straight down here. To the creek here. I went down this hill right here. I seen my boys straight away over there. All three of them were together. And I looked over to my left over this way, and I seen my neighbor over there. And that's when I knew something was very, very wrong. And then, so I hollered several times, screamed for Summer. No, and of course, no reply. And old hunting blind there. You see where the tree service. I'm gonna get out. Anyway, you can see where the tree service has cleared all this out, all the way, both ways for power lines. Okay, all the way up to that house up there. But anyway, so turn around. And then at that time, I don't know if I looked in this bell shack here. It used to be for horses. I framed it in a little bit. I was going to try to utilize it, but I never used it. And inside this shed here is just a bunch of junk, whatever. A lawnmower, winds blowed the roof off. So, a bunch of junk. So at this time I drove to the top of our house, and I guess I'll go ahead and film that. Chris said this hill was real bad. I had to use 4-wheel drive. I use my 2-wheel drive truck to come up this hill all the time. Anyway, thank you. Okay, this here is on the other side of our mountain chimney top, and on the back side of Chimney Top there's a road called Chimney Top Loop. Now it's just, it circles around back out onto the main road. It's got film. Somebody could have taken her around the base of the mountain and brought her to this side. And I've been through this road a few times before. There's actually an old dirt road and stuff. Landslides went over the base of that mountain. It goes across on that side. But it's been covered up by a landslide. But it could have been logged or built. And all the way on the very, very top, I'm going to try to pull this up, is a tower. Can't see it. Camera, maybe barely. But all the way on top there, they say it's a fire tower, but what it is an old green and red light that turned, and that's how they got to Tri-Cities Airport back before radio communications was real good. Something like that. But I am sure that anything I think of, or anything the public has thought of, TBI has already thought of it many times. But there's something we're missing because we still haven't found it.
If my 64-year-old mom can make $18,270 in just 50.
You get out through these woods and So I'd say it's almost next to impossible to even walk through some of this stuff.
I don't need a man to make money.
Hey, can y'all see me? Can you hear me? Are we good now? Tell you what, I hate technology. Everything good? Better. Okay, it would not let me unmute for nothing. So I had to go out and come back in. Anyways, so what did y'all think? Was there anything that stood out to y'all during that video other than Dawn driving like a banshee? There was one thing, well, a couple things. He really concentrated on Bays Mountain and Chimney Top. Like, stopped the car and talked about both places. And I kind of wonder what's the significance of those, because what's John think the significance is showing us those two places. But the number one thing, and I want to go back and pull it back up, leaving StreamYard, I lost that stream, but I do, let's see, Lady R, one thing stood out. He could get back to Ben Hill from Jonesboro in about 35 minutes. No joke. The way he was driving. But I've heard several people that have been there said that you could tell who's local because they drive really fast all around those curves and everything. I have heard people around there drive very fast. And Don did not disappoint on that aspect. So if he drives like that on those curves and bumpy roads, then yeah, he could have made it in that amount of time. That would be my guess. But at the very beginning, did you notice where he said when he pulls up and he goes past the shed? Yeah, you're right. He wasn't using a main road. And he was flying. So yeah, I think he took those back roads and he hauled ass. For sure. But when he first went past the shed, when he pulls up and he goes right past the shed, I don't know if y'all noticed it, but he said the boys were here. He goes past the shed. He said, our house is right up here. And there's that clear-cut path that's going to take you right up to his house. And then where that old broken down deer stand is right here is, kind of the area where the boys were looking. And he, pulls it up a little bit. He's talking about the trees were trimmed out right there down that middle path. And he says, and my neighbor was, and I saw my neighbor here. Well, guys, across from the Wells property coming down that hill and that clear path straight across on that side Dawn was on, that's the Crawfords. That's where Marlena Crawford lives. And he said he saw his neighbor coming, or his neighbor was coming from there and searching there. Why would Jody Sue, if it was Jody Sue that was out searching when he pulled up, she says, and Dawn's also said the same thing. Why is she coming from the Crawfords? Did y'all notice that? He did see Blue Roof Dawn, but Jody Sue was out there as well. And she was on the side where the boys were. Okay, maybe it was Blue Roof Dawn, but why be coming from like the Crawford area going to the Crawford's house? I just thought that was really strange, especially if it was Jody Sue. I thought he had said he saw his neighbor Jody and his other neighbor, Dawn, which I always thought was strange because how would Dawn know? But then again, how did Jody know? Nobody told her, and she went looking. So, right, from one of Crawford's property to another. Exactly. So, I think that was kind of strange. The area, because that was nowhere close to the area I thought that they were looking at. I thought it was more along the corner part of the property along the creek, from what Jody Sue was saying. But Dawn shows the area leading to the Crawfords. So, and what would the significance of Simpson Loop be? He said they could have taken her down around the property or around the mountain. So I thought that was really strange as well. So I didn't know what the significance of Simpson Loop would be. Well, let's see. Okay, I'm going to put this up. And anybody want to come? Y'all come up here and give us your thoughts. I would love to have somebody come up and talk with us about it. So there you go. More back road trails. I don't know, Kim. I mean, I have not in this process thought Simpson Loop was very important in this, but now I kind of wonder, maybe it is. Maybe we should look along that area a little more. I don't know. But isn't it Simpson Loop that comes up by the gate, Lady R? Is that road where it winds off? And you can go to the left to Ben Hill and go to the right to follow the loop around. I don't know. I thought it was really good video as far as Don showing you his moves that day. That is Simpson Loop, so maybe that's it. Maybe that's a way of getting her moved around or something. I don't know. I just was talking with Cher. She's working tonight, so but she said that we can do a part 2, and we can do, like a part 1, part 2 type thing. So she is going to join us. Maybe I will be really honored to have that happen. See, I agree, Lady R. I mean, I thought it was really good. Once he got there, it would have been really cool if he would have showed us how he got home. I really think that would have been really good to see. How did he get there? How did he get from where he was to this area? But I don't know. I just think that's the first time I had seen that video. I hadn't even seen it before. So I was really glad to see that he at least made that effort there to show it, Is there a video, Lady Art, that has from the meadows to his home? I haven't seen it if it is, But that doesn't mean it's not there somewhere. I don't know. Because I didn't know this one existed. Oh, okay. Okay. You're right, though. Isn't it crazy how watching all of these videos and people driving around and giving tours and stuff, and it's like, okay, I know this area. So you can pretty much visualize in your head each little road along there, because I have been over maps and maps and maps of that area, and it's almost like I know the area, which is crazy. But anyways, I don't know. But after home, I would have went to Chimney Top and walked through the woods to Ben Hill. Yeah, I could see that. And see, I thought it was really interesting for him to be driving. And there's mountains all around. So to us, it's just terrain that's out there. But for him to stop and actually say, hey, this is this mountain, this is this mountain, and it's those two that he showed. And explain Chimney Top and what it was original purpose was. I thought that was very interesting, because I don't think any of us really cared what the original purpose of the mountain was. So I don't know. But we will look into some more videos. Cher said that we could use any of hers that we would like. So that was really cool. I was very thankful to her. So y'all make sure to go over there. And if you're not already subbed up to her, make sure y'all do. Tell her we appreciate her. Because, there are some that don't want you to use their stuff. There's some that's afraid to let anybody use their stuff because don't want to get everything twisted around. And, these streets are retarded these days. So I am very appreciative. And I would not do anything to twist anything that she's put out. And, the video was pretty self-explanatory. So we are not going to do anything wrong. And I do appreciate y'all all being here and hanging with me. I know there's a couple of other ones that have decided to go live. So it is what it is. But I do appreciate y'all being here with me. I think it was Scotty Skulls and JLR who have more footage, but no Dawn. Gotcha. I tell you what, Scotty Skulls, that guy's videos with him driving around that area are probably some of the most amazing videos of the area. He drives, he talks, he explains, and I just love his videos. Hey, Miss Cher, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. And we thank you so much for letting us use your video today. We didn't have a lot in here, but those of us that are here, we enjoyed it. We've been talking about it. So we do thank you. And JLR did have some good footage driving around out there as well. So anyways, I'm just so thankful for y'all being here tonight. And even with all the technical difficulties, there's always technical difficulties. Yeah, Miss Cher, that's my main goal, just go over some stuff that maybe some of us haven't seen, and maybe we can talk about it a little bit. Just keep her name going. Okay, Kay Shelton says, okay, sounds great, Miss Cher. I'll do it. You get in touch with me when you got some time, okay? Thanks for coming by. Sounds great. You take care tonight. Thanks. And Kay Shelton says, I'm pretty sure on his route home, he came Jonesboro through Fall Branch and down Old Blair's Gap Road, which comes out at Solomon's Temple Church. Now, okay, y'all help me remember, isn't Solomon's Temple Church at the end of a road? Isn't it on... Thanks. I appreciate you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. You have a good night at work and be careful and be safe. There's no way. No, who did that? TBI notified, but it's not for YouTube. I tell you what, these people comes out across the road at Solomon's. Okay, cool. And Solomon's Temple is the little weird looking brown church that was in JLR's video with Brandon, correct? Isn't that where we're talking about? I want to make sure I'm talking about the same place. Because that's a weird church, y'all. Or is Solomon's Temple... Wait, Solomon's Temple, is that the Wells Church? Or is that the one down at the end of Fields Road? I'm so confused with all the churches out there. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. And while we're talking crazy in churches, so who's heard the rumor? And I usually don't talk rumors, but let's talk rumors. Girl, I am geographically challenged when it comes to this area as well, because there's so many little roads and you have to really stop and think and pull up a map, and it's up on the hill. Okay, so that's the church where the Wells go to church. That's right. What is that weird little church that is at the end of, I think it's Fields Road, or I'm trying to think of what the name of the road is, but I think it's Fields Road, and where Brandon was met up with JLR there, and they walked, and JLR kind of parked right by that little church. It looks kind of freaky weird. But did y'all hear the rumor about Robin Lane? Church of Prayer? Okay. Well, I heard that Robin Lane and Tim Mullins had a little side thing going. That, to me, that turns my stomach. I mean, I don't care about their personal business or whatever, but Tim Mullins. But and he was doing that interview with Dawn, and I don't know. I just think he's a waste. I don't think he's done summerwells.org page very good. I think it needs more attention to it, where they're praying together. I don't know what they were doing. He might have been serenading her with his flute. So, ugh, just scary to think about that. I don't know. But at the end of the day, doesn't matter, because in 3 days from today, if summer's now found, it will be 2 years to the day. And it's crazy to think that we've been sitting here doing this for 2 years. And it don't matter. Are Tim and Don working together on the page? I thought they broke up. Don is saying Tim is his best friend. So to each their own, whatever. But I just don't think the Summer Wells page is doing what it really could do. I think there's a lot of distractions on her page, and House of Prayer. Okay, cool. I just think that, I don't know. I've had jobs where I've ran websites and the information that needs to be put out there is not being put out. It's not hard to do. You can set stuff up for a year in advance, and, it should be to where it could just go out on certain days, and everything that's been put out has just not been impressive to me as far as trying to find her. But that's my opinion. Present time or recordings Tim already had on Dawn. See, I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was when Dawn, I kind of got the feeling, and this may be wrong to say, but I kind of got the feeling that Dawn was really big into praying. He prayed at the beginning when he started talking. He prayed at the end and everything. And I really kind of think it was when he first started going to church that he kind of probably did that video, and it's just now coming out or something. I don't know. And, the little video that Tim put out with them walking down the side of the hill at the wells, he's talking and walking and kicking a few leaves around. You can't see the dirt. You can't see under all the leaves. You don't know what's there and what's not. And, he gets a stick one time and moves some leaves around. But, he's talking about searching for summer. Well, that ain't searching for summer. That was just for attention purposes. That aggravated me so much because, if you're going to go out and do something, then go do something productive. Don't walk around, and just half-ass kick at some leaves. Don't go around with a stick and move a few leaves around when you got this whole big ass mountain you're standing on and you're in one area right here. It's not searching. That's more bringing attention to yourself, in my opinion. He is insulted. I mean, he is very, I don't know. He's frustrating. I did sit and listen to, I think there was 3 videos that he put out a while back. Hi, Lori P. Thanks for being here. But I don't think he has a passion for summer like what we do for summer. I think his is more or less, let me put this page out here. Let me do a few things for her. And, that's his way of trying to get his name out there because he wants to do all these things and be a media manager and all that. But he doesn't impress me, and I've worked in marketing. I've worked in different areas and aspects of couple of jobs that I've had, and it's easy to do what needs to be done for her page, and he's not doing it. Oh, you're good, Lady R. Don't worry. You're good. I bet. Well, I'm impressed you're here with us with all those kids at your house. But yeah, I just says I was going just in the edge of my woods today. It was so dense and thick I decided to wait till winter. Yeah. I bet. And when you see them people driving around in that area out there, I really think to myself, oh my God, how would we ever find her? If you look at all the collapsed little sheds and buildings, little things along the way, just on the roadside, just on the main road that's being driven on. I could imagine what's all back up in there, but it's so thick and so dense there that it just breaks my heart knowing she was somewhere in this area. And it breaks my heart knowing that in 3 days will be 2 years to the day that sweet baby girl just vanishes. And it's just so sad, and I know there's going to be several that meet for a vigil there in that area. And I think Dolly was going to, and then he started getting death threats. And so he's canceled his. He was going to cook for whoever wanted to stop by, eat and hang out or whatever. And it's all too crazy. Too crazy. All of the madness, all of the insane, all of the crazy, the psychotic, the he said, she said, I'm doing this. No, you're not. You're not going to talk about me like that. And cussing and ranting and raving. All because a little girl that we all care about is gone. And we're all trying to do our best to keep her name going. And, I've said it several times before that we've lost a lot of creators who quit. They stepped away. They got, so much slack and so much, hate. And for whatever reason it happened, it happened and they are done and they step away. And yet all those people that hated on them, all they did was cause Summer to have one less person putting her name out. All these people are causing nothing but chaos for a little girl. No, we're not going to be the ones to solve the problem. We're not going to be the ones that solve this case. We're not going to be the ones to be able to say, okay, we put it together. Here's A, B, C, and D. This is where she's at. Here's our treasure map. But what we do put out and what we do, like watching, Miss Cher's video a while ago, I was like, why would the neighbor be coming from the Crawford area? That was something to think on. Made me kind of wonder. Those little things. And we can put that out there as, should we check into that kind of thing? And that's all we can do. It's not like I can go there and interview people. Nobody wants to be interviewed. Nobody wants to be talked to around that area. They want everybody to leave them alone. And it's all because of that stupidness that's going on. But one day I'm going to go. I am going to go. I'm going to go to the area. I want to walk around the bottom of the property just to see for myself what it's like there. I want to be able to close my eyes and hear a little giggle on the hill, just to maybe imagine what it would be like hearing her laughing on the top of that hill. But I'm not going to go there to try to solve anything. I don't have the qualifications that's needed to do that. And, I don't have any permission. So I know I'm not going to be able to solve anything. But I do want to go. I want to go. I want to be able to see for myself what we're all been talking about. And maybe one day I'll get to. But in the meantime, we're going to keep trying to work together. We're going to keep trying to just keep her name out there. And there's nothing new that we can come to you and say, oh gosh, guess what? Guess what we just heard? Guess what just happened? None of that's happening. So all we really can do is just go over stuff. We can talk about stuff. Y'all can sit here and throw stuff out. Like last time, Lady R asked about the video, and Flies on the Coleslaw, she gets the video and she emails it to me and then gets me in contact with Cher so I can ask her, are you okay if we use your video? Well, from there, we took off with it, and it's like, yes, use anything for mine or my husband's channel. And, we want to keep Summer's name out there, so you are welcome to it. And that's the way it should always be, and she's like, let's collaborate together, and we'll just, do it a live one night, a 1-part, 2-part type thing. And let's talk. And that's the way it should always be. But it's not the way it always is. But I want to continue to talk about Summer. I don't want to let all the negative and the frustrations and the hate out there take over completely. So, guys, keep coming up with things. Keep thinking about things. If there's something that you would like to talk about, I've been on channels where I wanted to say, hey, we need to check into this or that or this or that. And there's so much being thrown out that, it never gets looked at. So I decided, hey, I'm going to do my own channel. So here we are, and we're talking. But to me, it's not just my channel. It's y'all's channel. And if y'all come up with something, if y'all want to hear something, if you want to go over something, let's do it. So just, shoot me any kind of message you want, whatever. And I am not quite sure how to do it all, but I would like to get my Discord figured out to where I can invite people. Let me see here. See if I can get this link out here. Hey, maybe this will work. Hang on, guys. This might work. I might not be as stupid as I think I am. Okay. I think I did it all by myself. Yay. Anyways, that is the Discord. So if you ever need anything, you can send a message there, hop on there if you want to talk or whatever. All I do is ask, that you don't take somebody's information that they've put on there and turn it into bad. That's all I ask. Everybody has their own opinions, and everybody is welcome to your opinion. And I'm not afraid of that. I'm not discouraged by that. But I don't want anything bad to come out of it, because there's so many people that have caused issues in a Discord, and it's, just turned out really sour. And so I was in a Discord and pretty much every day I was talking to friends and going over things and, just having a good time with it, and come back from having COVID and I wasn't part of the Discord no more. I had a couple people saying things that I didn't say or do and whatever. So, that's the only thing I ask. Don't do that. Because we're all friends. We're all family. So, y'all have that invitation. Take me up on it if you want. And if you don't care for Discord or want to stay away from it, totally get it. Totally respect that. But y'all think about, something you want to do. Let me know. We will pull it up. I'll go over it. I kind of thought about going over Chris M's, video with Hunter and everything. Thought about doing it. I don't know. I think everybody's pretty much almost memorized that. And then I thought, well, should we go over the one with Candace that he did? I don't know. So y'all tell me what you're interested in. And Lady Art, I am still digging up information on our girl. But we will do that soon. I promise you. I promise. Oh my goodness. My dog, y'all. She is going to have puppies anywhere from the 20th to the 30th, 22nd to the 30th, I think it is. There's that window there for her to have her puppies. I think she's only going to have one or two. My cousin's male dog was very young, and so I don't think he was quite ready to do the breeding process, but everybody keeps talking about she'll start nesting soon. She's running crazy around this house. I don't know if she's using up whatever energy she's got before she gets tied down with the youngins. But she just ran across the room here and went running all the way through the doggy door. Well, guys, thank y'all so much for being here tonight. I can't say it enough how much I appreciate you guys. I know I say it every time I'm on here, but just know y'all are loved. Y'all are appreciated. It does mean the world to me. Yay! Yay, Lady R. Welcome, welcome. So y'all have a good night. I'm going to try to get back on in a couple of days. Let's see. I know Father's Day weekend is coming up this weekend, so don't forget about your daddies if you got them. I miss mine all the time. So I do want everybody to be thankful and grateful for those who still have their parents and recognize your dads. There you go, Lady R. I was a dad half the time too. So I know how rough that can be, but I do love you guys. I thank y'all. I'm going to get with Miss Cher and we will see what we can come up with there, and I will keep you all posted. And y'all have a really great week. And I will try to get back on here pretty soon. Good golly, my notifications are loud. I'm sorry. So y'all have a good night. Good night's rest. And don't let the YouTube streets get you down. Y'all just stay positive and stay thankful, and always, always, always continue to share about Little Summer. And if you can't go to the vigil and you're not going to be able to make it or whatever, just take little bit of time on June 15th coming up and just take a little bit of moment of silence for her. I have a little slideshow and I've written something out that I'll be going over and saying just, I don't know, I'll probably record it and just put it out as a video maybe. And then again, I think I might just come on and let's just talk that day, because I don't know if you guys feel it, but I feel kind of sad that the anniversary is coming up of her not being here. So maybe we'll do that. But you guys, I love y'all so much. Y'all take good care, and just thank y'all for supporting me. I love y'all so, and I will see you soon. Love and hugs. Mwah.